Welcome guys. So yes, so this is my bike, and as you can see it's pretty dirty because I have not been in town for 50 days now, and the bike has been standing still. So I barely doubt if it would start right now. So let's check it out. First thing I'm going to do right now is clean this bike, and then I'm going to check the petrol condition inside, and then check the engine oil, and then start the ignition.
So in this way, I cleaned the bike using a dry cloth and then used a wet cloth to clean it properly.
Okay, so the next step is to check the fuel condition. The reason behind doing this is that if the bike has been standing still for a long time, the fuel might get contaminated. So let's open this fuel cap and see if the fuel is clean. It looks clean. Okay, so I don't think so there might be any problem inside, so let's close this. The next step is to check the engine oil. Right here is the engine oil cap. So we're going to open this and apply it on the tissue paper to see the color of the engine oil. So it's reddish. That's the original color of this engine oil.
I use a Motor 10W40 oil for this engine.
And it's pretty clean, so there is no problem with the engine oil. Alright, so the final step now is to check the battery condition. So let's switch on the ignition key and see if the odometer responds. So yeah,
It has switched on.
so before pressing the ignition button, it is mandatory that you use the kickstarter if it is provided in your bike, and use the choke. So let's start. It is starting. I think it is in a good condition. I don't think so there should be any problem. The vehicle is doing good. Yeah. I'm gonna let it run for a while for the battery to charge up a little. I have some bonus tips for you all. So the first thing is about the chain. It is necessary that you clean it and lubricate the chain properly to protect it from rust. In my case, I had cleaned it thoroughly and then lubricated it just before the lockdown had started. So I have no problem here with my chain. The next step is about the center stand. If your bike has a center stand, then use it instead of a side stand, because the weight of the bike would cause unnecessary strain on the suspension and the tires. If your bike has been standing still for a long time, then there are possibilities that the tire might develop flat spots. So if you don't have a center stand, then make sure you roll the bike forwards and backwards to prevent the problem of flat spots. Talking about the tires, some say that it is better to overinflate your tires to avoid the problem of flat spots. But what I feel is that you should maintain the necessary air pressure value that is mentioned in the instruction manual or on the label which is stuck on the swing arm. So in my case, the front tire and the back tire should both have the pressure of 25 psi. So if you have any other tips other than these, then please comment them on the comment section below. If you like this video, then please subscribe to my channel and share this video to your friends. Thank you.